Philip Broberg, the reports you've gotten from Jay and from Keith on him and your potential deployment of him. Is it better if he plays with I'm going to assume he's not playing with Bouchard. So is it better that he plays with a veteran guy? Where's your headspace out there?
Well, we'll see how that all transpires here. I think you'll see some pairs moved around a little bit, but Broberg's gone down. He's solid in camp. You could tell that he's getting used to the smaller ice, timing of things. Went down. He's played in all situations down there, and he's really got comfortable with the North American style a little more. Played big minutes down there. It was their top D down there. He was their top guy. So I'm looking forward to see what we can do. I think he'll play well for us tonight. I'm excited to see him. He's excited to be here and play, and so we'll get a read on how the game goes tonight. But I think he's going to step in and do well.
Would you hesitate at all, given that you're going to have two new left shot D in tonight? Would you hesitate at all going with a couple righties together?
Well, there's not two. Chris Russell's coming back tonight.
But he didn't play the last game.
Yeah, no. But Chris has been in and out, so so really we're adding Broberg to our mix, right? So it's not as if we're revamping the whole D, but you recognize that Nursey takes a lot of minutes there, so that we're going to have to fill some of those minutes. But it's not as if the whole group is revamped here.
All right, and just a thought. I mean, it was a terrific game the other night, playoff intensity. Yeah. Any concern about what do you do to ensure that you're at that level again tonight against a Chicago team that's coming on a bit here?
Well, you know what we've talked about as a group. Like we did some things the other night that were things that we've been talking about for a long time, but we actually engaged and did them. In the defending part of the game, our structure was pretty good, but we competed harder for pucks, and it was like you say, it was a high-intensity game. So it's more about how we want to play all the time. And when you come out of a game like that, there's two ways to look at it. Oh, okay, we can take a breath now? No, we haven't played well enough to take a breath. We got to make sure we get out there and play well again tonight. And we go back on the road again this week, so this is a big game for us, very big game. Chicago's played much better since the coaching change, and we have to recognize that and come out and play accordingly tonight.
Hey, Dave. Who will be your starting goalie tonight?
Skinner.
So with him playing again, I mean, maybe along those same lines, you got to come out and prove it again. I know he's
exactly
AHL.
Exactly it. I mean, he played very well the other night. Had a lot of shots, a lot of outside shots on him that he handled very well. He handled the puck outside the crease, really efficient. And but to be a good NHL player, you got to get in there and do it every day. And that's the challenge for him tonight. So we'll throw him back in there, and he's prepared for it. He's saying all the right things. Let's jump in there and do it.
Dave, over here. What are your memories of Caleb Jones and Kara as parts of the Oilers? What did they do well?
Both real good people. Like JJ was solid for us in the penalty killing role, and both real good teammates. Jones was a young player trying to find his way in the league, so both, there's sometimes changes happen, but they're both great teammates, good players, and you wish them nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Just back to Broberg quick, just knowing his game, big guy that skates well, what will his challenge be tonight with the elevation from the AHL to the NHL?
Well, the first challenge is to just manage your emotions, right? I mean, he's a young player that's thought about this, playing his first NHL game, and he played one exhibition game in the bubble a couple of years ago, and then played some exhibition games this year, but not to the extent. He's jumping in the first game. It's always exciting, so you got to control your emotions. After that, just play. He's got to play like he was playing down there, and we've got him really thinking about the defending side, playing a real smart, real steady game. That's what we expect from him up here.